Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, or Amy Louise. If you are new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up. Today I am playing with the Mitchell Made by Mitchell Head in the Clouds palette. This is stunning. I've just got it yesterday. Obviously I've had the feet on the ground for a while since it launched, and I've done a few videos with it, but yeah, I got this yesterday on a couple of the blushes and I could not wait to dip in to this. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I don't even know what to call this eye, honestly. So let's get into it. My eye is already primed with the P. Louise base 2. I always use the same thing. I'm going to go in with a Morphe Jeffree Star JS13 first. And I'm starting off with the shade Midnight, which is this really deep dark blue. Keeping my eye open, I'm going to pop this through where my crease is going to sit. And I'm really going to pack this on. On my other eye, I took a good few minutes just packing this shade on. Once you've got your eye open and you've got that shape down, you can see, then you can close your eye and go in if you want. Like after a few minutes of just like really packing that shade on, I'm going to take the Jessup 231 brush. It's just a little fluffy pencil brush. I'm going to go into the same shade, start to blend this out just a touch. And I'm just going in circular motions. And then keeping that same brush, I'm going to tap into Peps and Caicos. And I'm going to blend this out. I'm going to pop my brush 50% on, 50% off, and give this a nice blenderoo. I'm going to take a Morphe Jeffree Star JS12 brush, a little fluffy brush. Skywalker, this like blue grey shade. And I'm just putting this on the inner corner. I'm blending to about a third of the way. I'm taking a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH32 and the shade Night Nympha this. And I'm just keeping this right on the outer edge, just here. I'm not taking it all the way up. I'm just keeping it on the outer edge. And I'll bring more of this in later, but for now, I just want to keep it here to start to wing it out a little. So nice big circular motions, and as usual, this is gonna look like a mess until it doesn't, and then it comes out and it's like, yay, it's all pretty. I'm taking a Jessup 221 brush and the shade Sunburn, this darker orange. I'm going to start to blend that out, 50% on, 50% off, and I'm going to start to bring that up towards the lightest purple shade. I'm not taking it all the way there just yet. And then I'm going in with Marmalade. Blend that out. And take that in. Okay, then I'm going to go back to that very first brush, the JS13 with Midnight, and I'm going to just re-intensify that, and I'm basically going to work my way through, but this time, usually I just stick to the same order, but this time I'm not, because I like to be awkward, so I'm just going to re-intensify this. Jump on over to the Jessup 231. Same shade again. Give that its little blend out. Jeffree Star J12 and Skywalker, just to give this a little bit more of a blend. Just because this is a pastel shade, it can create quite harsh lines. I'm then going to go back to the previous brush with Pips and Caicos and then blend the darker purple out. And that way it's going to lay them together so that it's not such a harsh line. These brushes, I love them, but they're so teeny tiny. Like the handles. Maybe I just have man hands. Then instead of going in with the pink, I'm going to going in with my oranges. So this is the Jessup 221 Sunburn. Because I want this to be more orange than pink. I can introduce the pink later and use it as like a transition between the two. But I don't want to have it as a base and make the full thing pink. And then my marmalade. Oh, I get it. And all the time I'm bringing this out into like a very messy kind of winged out shade. And then in with that JH32, tiny little bit of pink just to get in between the purple and the orange. And then again with the Jessup 231 and Pips and Caicos, I'm just going to go back in with that purple just to really make sure that that is blended out. Back with my GH32. This is what I mean, when you've just got to keep going back and forth to really make sure that you've got your blend down. A lot of people will like do your first round of like putting your colours on and blending and then leave it. You need to do that and then go back to the bin, and sometimes you need to do it 3-4 times before you've got that blend exactly like how you want it, how you see it on like work from makeup artists or really good makeup lovers. My foot's gone dead. Okay, so I'm just popping my palette away for a minute and I'm taking the P. Louise Crisp Finish in Sexy Chili. This is a Mitchell and P. Louise collab and the matching brush. And I'm going to use this to start off my cut crease. You don't have to use this. I do find that if I'm being too lazy to want to like remove all what's on my lid, I'm just going to use a crisp finish. They're amazing. They're very full coverage and they work. So I'm just going to use this to create my cut crease. If you're going to use concealer, I would say remove like what's on your lid and then go in with concealer first. This is the exact same shade as the shadow that I'm going to put on top. It means I don't have to pack quite so much shadow on top. Okay, so once I've got that on, I'm just going to take my finger and just tap the edge. I'm taking a Morphe M224 and the shade Cockpit, and I'm just going to pat that on top. I was actually going to do like a shimmer on the lid, and then I love this shadow. I love this shade. When I got my very first flat, I actually basically painted the entire thing that shade. And then I moved house. I moved into a house and I did the bathroom that colour. I absolutely love this colour. I always have done. It's such a therapeutic colour for me. And I feel like Mitchell loves this colour too because it's in his palette. He's made a crisp finish in the exact same shade. Like the exact same shade. So I think it must be one of his favourite like go-to colours too. I'm gonna start to blend this outer corner. I'm gonna go back to the JS13, a little bit of Midnight, and I'm just gonna pack this on that very outer corner. A little bit of Pips and Caicos. And then I'm going to mix Pips and Caicos and Skywalker. And just blend that. And that should blend nicely into the lid shade, and then Skywalker on its own, just to tap out the edges. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work backwards, so I'm going to go Peps and Caicos, and then Midnight, just because I don't want them to be like wishy-washy on like the outer corner when everything else is so highly pigmented. And then I'm just going to take that flat brush again, the Morphe M224, a little bit more of the blue teal shade, and just tap on over. And again, this is just going to help that blend. As you can see, I'm a bit of a messy pup. Honestly, when I'm doing my eyeshadow, I literally don't care what comes down. But look, because I know I'm going to clean it up, it's not effort for me. Like, it takes 2 seconds. So I'm just going to quickly clean this up. I'm just going to pop on a little bit of mascara today. I'm using my MAC. I think it's called the Extreme Dimension Black in Extreme Dimension Black mascara. And then I'm popping on these GWA Fantasy Lashes. These are beautiful. I used them for the first time yesterday. I kind of fell in love. Not gonna lie. So they're quite wispy and light compared to what I usually go for. But they've got that really nice flare for the outer edge. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, do my base off camera, and then I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've got my foundation, contour and concealer on. I just thought I would go in with one of the blushes that I got with the collection. So let's do that, because I thought, well, I got them together, so I might as well. I got 2 of the shades. I got Mango Daiquiri and Peach Sugar. And that is beautiful, but I really want to go in with the orange. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do both. Because, you know, why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dot of the Peach Sugar more towards the temples. I'm going to use my Real Techniques 305 brush. And I'm going to just start to blend this out. And then I'm going to do the orange like closer to the apples of my cheeks. This, to say it's only a dot, this is blending out really pigmented. I would say just be careful. Like, don't go in crazy. And then I'm going to go in with my Mango Daiquiri. And again, I'm just going to do a dot. When I swatched this wasn't as pigmented as the Peach Sugar. Oh my gosh. Still super pigmented. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god. Beautiful. Wow, this is beautiful. I really, really like that. I just want to see, because obviously I'm going to powder up over this. I don't want to like bring the colour down too much. So I'm just going to add just a little bit more. Just because I want to. Of the Mango Daiquiri. And I'm going to keep it up further back. The thing I really like about cream blushes is that you can tailor them so much. The thing I don't like about cream blushes is they do tend to spread quite far. So what I like to do is I like to go in with my concealer and then do my cream blush and then go in with my concealer brush just to tidy up a little bit. I'm just going to take my concealer brush and just kind of flick into between like the concealer and blush, just because I don't want it to be like, there's your blush, there's your contour, there's your highlight. Do you know what I mean? I really like that. Okay, I'm gonna go and finish off the rest of my face and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Most of my face is done. How beautiful is this lip look though? It's just the for a liquid lipstick in Nude Persian with the NYX Urban Cafe lip liner. I'm loving it. So for lower lash and to finish off the outer corner, we are going in with the Jessup 322, which is actually a brow definer brush. It's just an angled brush. I'm going in with the shade Cockpit, and for once I'm actually putting something on my lower inner corner. So I'm just going to wiggle that, wrong side of the mirror, wiggle that right on in that inner corner. I often don't like putting stuff here just because it does tend to close off the eye when you've got shadow like right there, but with light colours or colours that are close to my eye colour, I do like to put them in there. If you've got dark eyes, stick with lighter colours, don't put a dark brown on the inner corner because I just don't think it's flattering. But if you've got blue or green eyes, you can pop like a blue or green in there and it'll just like, it'll do something to your eye colour, like depending on what your eye colour is, and it's just beautiful. I'm going in with the Morphe M124 Peps and Caicos. I'm going to pop that on the centre. And I'm just going to blend that literally just in the centre and into that Cockpit shade. And then same brush with Midnight. And then I'm going to wipe the brush off on my pyjama bottoms and dip in to Sunburn and connect that up. And then taking a nice big fluffy brush, this is a Morphe M441. Going in to the bright yellow shade here called Of Her, is that right? Eupher? I don't know. And I'm gonna blend this on the outer corner, and I'm really gonna like smack this out. You can see it's here. With it being yellow, it's kind of hard to be fully visible, but here we are. And I'm taking that up into my brow too. Then I'm gonna make a mix of the Sunburn and Eupher shade just to really make sure that it is blended. And then in with the other yellow shade, Banana Skies, and just finish off that. And I'm literally blowing it right out to my temple. And then finally but not least, I'm going in with this, it's got no number, it's just a little bullet brush. Clouded, which is this, it's like a duochrome, it's like silver and pink duochrome. And that is going on my inner corner. Stunning. I'm just going to pop some mascara on my lower lashes. Same one as before, the MAC in Extreme Dimension in Extreme. And then the very last step is I'm going to pop this Essence Electric Vibes eyeliner into my waterline. This is, oh, look at this. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Blue eyes with a blue liner. Everyone says don't wear blue eyeshadow with blue eyes. I think it is beautiful. I also think that when I wear blue, it makes my eyes look more grey. Hi guys, okay, so it's like 6 hours later. I forgot to film an outro. I'm literally editing the video, being like, where's the rest of my video gone? I apparently forgot to film it, so I'm here. But that is the end of the video. I hope you liked, I hope you enjoyed, I hope, I don't know, you got something out of it. Can you see my Christmas tree? How cute is that? I love it. I love my Christmas tree so much. It's all silver, frosted white tree. I love it. Anyway, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, to hit that like button, and comment down below something, like just anything. And yeah, if you want to see more, there are videos up on the screen as we speak, or as I speak, for you to check out. I'm sure you will enjoy them, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.